This is Mr. And what I have for you today is a look at the army that I'm using as a brand new Town Hall 12 to raid for loot while my queen is on upgrade. Now, as you can see, I don't really need a lot of loot here. However, my queen is currently on upgrade and she was on upgrade before I got all of this end of season stuff from the gold pass. So what was I doing to get loot coming in? Well, let's have a look. I'm going to show you 3 attacks and feel free to use this army. It's been working great for me. In fact, let's have a look at the army here. Oh, trained troops. We can just have a look at what I've got trained up. I've got trained up here 30 archers and 23 baby dragons, and in reserve I have 26 baby dragons. That's it. Let's have a look at a couple of those in action. We'll have a look at 3 of them and see how I use 30 archers, or why I bring 30 archers with baby dragons at all, for that matter. So let's have a look at that. And here's the first cab off the rank. As you can see, it's a Town Hall 12, and in fact a relatively new Town Hall 12, just like myself. Let's have a look at this. We'll just have a look at this in fast motion. What I'm doing is I'm bringing lightning spells. Now I bring the lightning for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is, in this example, you saw that I zapped a couple of air defense, and the reason I did that was I had planned to bring some dragons in up the top, and I just figured as they got closer to things that air defense would have just become annoying, so I'd just take care of them now. And I didn't have to do it that way, but that is the way that I did it. So as you can see, I've still got plenty of baby dragons left. There's some loot available, couple baby dragons on each of the storages. Take the pumps, outside storages, don't have to push into the base. I've got 1 baby dragon left and a Grand Warden. Let's go in for this Dark Elixir, and I needed Dark Elixir at the time because my queen was down. And pretty well, that's it. Have a look how much loot I got out of that one. 827,000 of each plus 5,400 dark. Now, of course, I'm sitting in Champs 3. So onto that, you have to add 200,000 league bonus each and 1,200 Dark Elixir. So basically, being up in Champs 3 while I'm using a heavier army to raid, and that's biting into the Dark Elixir profit, gold and normal Elixir profit, gold and Dark Elixir, I'm just making that stuff hand over fist. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. In this one, you can see this is a 30 baby dragon attack, and you'll see how I use the lightning spell in this one. 30 archers, not 30 baby dragons. So basically, I'm going to be dropping we can watch this at 2 times speed, so we don't have to sit through it in fully. So basically dropping the archers where I can, because that's going to give me percentage without triggering the eagle artillery in the middle. So couple percent. Look, I'm up to 8% now already, and I've got patience. I've got 3 minutes, because when I come in, I'm going to come in heavy with a lot of baby dragons all over the place and just get it over and done with quickly. So archers still pinging things away, 12% now. And here comes, I just thought I'll just put the last of these archers on that archer tower to see if I could get it down. No such luck. Oh well, you get that. Okay, next cab will be the king to come down, take out the queen so I can get the baby dragons in on these empties. And here we go. Just start to spam the baby dragons in where there's loot, where there's storages, and just keep an eye on what I'm going to do with the lightning spell. So you just saw just lightning in the middle there, and I'm going to lightning over here as well. Just once the baby dragon's taken out its last little thing, I have a little bit of a pause, have a look around, see how much loot's left, and actually see if I've missed anything at all. If I have a good scout. Did I miss anything? Yes, I missed that dark drill, and boom, just take the dark drill. So I got an extra 1,300 loot out of that dark drill snipe with the lightning spell. So again, add the 200,000 each for that. Now, what was the first thing that I lightning spelled? We'll just have a quick look there. It was the air defense as I was coming in. So it was a bit of a late lightning on the air defense. Okay, well, let's have a look at the next one. All right, as you can see, this is a Town Hall 13, and it's got Town Hall 13 weapons, so I'm really up against it here, but I'm after loot. Cups don't concern me too much. Let's dive in. As you can see, this attacker doesn't have a league shield, which means he hasn't done an attack since the season restarted. Let's watch this at double speed. I just got all the baby dragons in pretty quickly on this one. All the things were exposed. There was no point trying to milk it out to make it go longer. I've still got 193 elixir still to go. What else do I need to do? 5 baby dragons. Put a lightning spell on this air defense. It needed 3 lightning spells because once they upgrade past Town Hall 11 level with a lightning spell, you cannot take them out with 2 lightning spells. You need an extra lightning spell or 2 lightning and an earthquake. That's these blue tinged Town Hall 12 air defenses. That's where they start to upgrade to Town Hall 12. Once they hit that blue tinge on them, you can't lightning them anymore. So that is 26 baby dragons. Again, add a couple of 100,000 plus 1,200 dark elixir onto that. Add the 200,000 onto this. We'll go have a look at how much this army costs me in a second. But there we go, 5. So that'll be 778, and then we remove the army cost. Let's have a look at how much the army cost is. And we'll go to Quick Train. So the last army I used cost me 264. Now I'm happy to, we'll have a quick look at that and then we'll come back. So I used 4 lightning and 19 baby dragons on the last attack. Let's have a look at what that one actually was. Alright, this is the last attack that you just saw. I lightninged those 2 air defenses at the top. There, we'll just watch this at speed. Don't have to watch it actually at speed, it's only a very slow attack. And I just basically lobbed all the baby dragons down on the field of battle. Just really quickly, got them all down. This is normal speed at the moment, 7 baby dragons left. Got pretty well all of the loot that I was coming after. Got the Grand Warden down with the king, because I don't even know. I think he was still on ground at that moment. Just to get that dark elixir, get the elixir bowl. It's got a bit of elixir here. Baby dragon's not going to get it. I don't care. I got 1 star and I got a bunch of loot. And I wasn't going to drop a whole heap of extra baby dragons to try and get this dark elixir drill. So again, add the 200,000 loot onto that. So when we have a look at add the 200,000 onto that, we'll go back to it. That is 747. So we go back to the army, 747 quick train minus 264. So I got the 200,000 bonus, so it really only cost me 64,000 out of my own savings, I guess you would say, to retrain the army, or only 64,000 out of that 547,000. So I made a $400,000 elixir profit. Let's have a look at what the various armies cost though. 26 baby dragons all up by themselves, 234,000. Now I do have a slight reduction because I've already got the training thing reduction for the new season, and we're going with 4 lightning spells if I used all 4 and a freeze. And well, we could go 5 really, couldn't we? We don't need a rage, but you could have a rage. So all up, if I went full hog with all the spells, it'd be 360. If I'm going to change that up and bring 3 freeze, I'm looking at 357. And if I don't use them and I just use 4 lightning spells, I'm looking at 327. So 327 is what I pretty well know in my mind. I'm always thinking my army cost me 300,000. Now if we go with the archers instead, what's the army with the 30 archers costing? And that's costing 316,000. That's if you use all 4 spells. If you don't use any lightning spells at all, such as sniping a dark drill or something, then it's costing 223. Now the reason that I don't mind a couple of lightning spells is because if you've got a brand new one of the top max level elixirs or golds, especially elixir, and you nuke it with a couple of lightning spells, the lightning spells are going to cost you 46,000, but you're going to be getting 100,000 elixir, so you're in front. So it's profitable to hit it with the lightning spells. So that is the quick train. So that's my current army I've got ready to go for the next raid. You can see I've got 2 days on my queen, and the next army in reserve is all baby dragons. So basically I'm alternating them one to the other, so on and so forth, while my queen is upgrading. In any case, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions or comments about this method of farming at Champs 3, now the reason I do Champs 3 is because it is a great way to get Dark Elixir, and going up higher than Champs 3, such as into High Champs 2 or even Champs 1, what I personally have found is that I have to hit next way too often to find a base that's worth hitting, even if I'm doing a queen charge into the middle of the base. But like I said, any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you've liked what you've seen and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.